it's Meghan Drexel here. Today's video is going to be on this look. I did a full face using all products that are $10 or less. If you guys are interested in how I got this look, keep watching. Alright, so for my eyeshadow primer, I'm going to use Sephora's Beauty Amplifier. This is Perfecting and Smoothing Eye Primer. And I found this to be a really good dupe for Smashbox's 24-hour eyeshadow primer, or like Max Prep and Prime eyeshadow primer. It's really good, and I want to say that those retail for almost $30. So what I do is I double prime my eyes. I use my Sephora Collection eyeshadow primer to matte down my eyelids and to absorb any oils, but then I like to use Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow primer because this is almost like a concealer for my eyelids, but it's not super heavy and super crazy tacky where it's just gonna clump up and like make weird lines in my eyeshadow. Okay, so I just want to show you guys the eyeshadow palettes that I chose for today. They're by Wet n Wild. They're their Color Icon eyeshadow palettes. And these retail, I want to say, for $4.99. Last time I was in Walgreens, which is where I picked mine up, it was 3 for $10. First palette I'm going to use, of course, my Rosé in the Air, and the first color I'm going to take is down here. The first brush that I'm picking up is the R35 by Morphe, and I'm going to take that shade number 10 and I'm just going to buff it into the crease. Moving on with that same R35 brush from Morphe, and this is in the Not a Basic Peach, and I'm going to be taking this orange color right here, and I'm going to be applying this to the crease as well because I do want to make it a bit warmer. And I'm starting from the outside and working in, just doing little circular motions. Okay, so for the next shade, which is shade number 7, it's this color right here. I'm going to start building up the corner of my eye, and to do that, I'm going to be using my Kylie Cosmetics blending brush that I got in the Peach palette. Just tapping it into the corner of my eye. I want a nice color payoff, and then I am going to blend it. So to go ahead and further deepen my outer V of my eye, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the shade number 9 from the Rosé in the Air palette, and it's this dark brown shade right here. And I'm going to be using my Morphe M507 brush. What I really like about this brush is that it does come to a fine tip, and it really allows me to detail my outer V, and it also allows me to blend at the same time. It's not a really stiff brush, but it's not super soft and fluffy where I feel like shadows just going everywhere on my face. Okay, so what I want to do now, I want to go ahead and I actually want to cut my crease. Always looking down with my eye open. I like to get really close to my lash line first, and I'm just doing little patting motions at first because I don't want to drag anything. And using a thinner either eyeshadow base or a thinner concealer will also help give you that much more control when it comes to cutting your crease. With my Morphe M508 little packing brush, this little guy, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this shimmery champagne color, and I'm actually going to pack my highlight first before I put my lid color on. And I'm not wetting these eyeshadows at all. They're actually really pigmented, and I can't remember the last time I found an eyeshadow where I didn't have to wet it before I applied it to my lid, so that's really nice. I'm going to use a Morphe flat concealer brush, and I'm going to go ahead and dip into my Not a Basic Peach palette, and I'm actually going to take this shade right here. It's this really pretty orangey gold and red color, and it's giving me major summer vibes. So one of the new products that I did want to give a try was the eyeliner cushion from Essence, and it only comes in one color, and it's 01 Black, and this is the inside of it, so you guys can see it's just like a little cushion. And my absolute favorite eyeliner brush on the face of this earth is not $10 but worth every single penny, and that's this Sephora Pro Angle Liner brush in number 22. It is the best eyeliner brush, you guys. Seriously, like, look at how thin that is. Oh my god, you guys. This eyeliner is black. I am here for it. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this other eye and then I will be right back. Okay, now that we have the lashes on, let's get into the face. So I wanna go ahead and I primed my skin with my Milani Instant Blur Touch Stick, and I just hit it in my T-zones in the areas where I'm the most oily, and then I used my e.l.f. Lit From Within primer for around the perimeters of my face and slightly moving towards my T-zone. The two tools that I am going to be using today are my Sonia Kashuk sponges. They are so life-changing. I cannot even put into words how phenomenal these little sponges are. So you get 2 of these for $10. Now let me show you guys, let me open up this pack because they expand underwater like 4 times its size. This is the dry sponge and this is the wet sponge. So you guys can see how much bigger they do become underwater. Alrighty, so of course, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Matte HD Foundation. I actually loaded up on self-tanner, so I had to go and buy another color because the 2 colors I had for my LA Girl vs. MAC was no longer matching. So I went ahead and picked up light tan, and I love this color. Of course, you guys know I love my concealer. So I just purchased Colourpop's No Filter Concealer. I have a really good feeling about this concealer. I've heard nothing but great things about it. So the colors that I did purchase was Light 10, Light 16, and Medium 22. I feel like I want to mix Medium 22 and Light 16. I'm just gonna hit it right in the hollows of my eye where I tend to get the most purple. So that definitely did correct any of the purples underneath my eyes. So let's go ahead and use Light 16 to highlight my face. Their shipping, oh my god, wait, let's talk about Colourpop's shipping. I ordered this on Friday and it was here on Monday. Like, what? Who am I without contour? So I'm gonna use Wet n Wild Call Me Maple contour stick, and I'm gonna... Okay, so now that my highlight and my contour are blended, they're not set yet, I'm actually gonna respray my face with the Mario Badescu spray, and then I'm gonna take the flat butt of my sponge, and I'm actually just gonna push in all the moisture into my face because your girl's feeling a little dry today. So for my setting powder to bake, because we all know I love bacon. Ooh, bacon. Okay, sorry. I use my translucent light to medium Milani #1 powder. Okay. Not gonna bake for too long today because that concealer is matte. So if you're using a matte concealer and you plan on baking, only plan to bake for maybe no more than 5 minutes. And I'm gonna take my big ol' Walmart $7 powder brush, and I'm gonna grab my Milani, this is the #4 Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof powder, and you guys, this is an exact dupe for MAC Studio Fix powder. This, and the packaging is beautiful. Like, let's just take a moment for Milani's packaging. Black and gold, I'm here for it. I'm gonna take my Morphe M523 brush, and I'm gonna dust away all my baking. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go over my contour to bring it out, and I'm gonna use this Morphe bronzer in Debutante. This little guy was only $6. I don't know if they're available online, but they're definitely available in the Morphe store. It's just a little itty bitty guy. It's literally the size of my palm. So I'm just gonna grab it, and these are very, very, very pigmented, you guys. So if you're tapping into them, I would highly recommend using the light hand and tapping it off because it can get real crazy. My favorite, I think this is like $2 or $3. My favorite blush is the Satin Coral Blush from Essence. You can find this line at Ulta. This is what it looks like. It's just like the most perfect coral color for a blush that I could ask for. I just absolutely love this. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop that on my cheeks. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do my brows off camera, but I will tell you guys the products that I'm using. My NYX, this is the Precision Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. So once I get my brows on, I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead, I did my eyebrows, and last but not least, let's do my lips. I'm gonna line my lips really quickly. I'm going to use my Infallible Paint Matte by L'Oreal, and this is in the shade Skinny Dip. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and I also want to finish my under eye for the very last part of this tutorial. I'm using my Morphe M508 little detail brush, and I'm using my Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and I'm going to take that orangey color and I'm going to run it along my lash line. Now, I'm going to go ahead and for my bottom lash line, I'm going to use a different mascara. This is Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara, and it has like this really incredible tiny thin applicator. Okay guys, so that is going to wrap up today's look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, a full face using products all under $10. If you guys have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment box below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more videos like this in the near future. And until next time guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.